Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, today's video will definitely catch your attention. First up, we're diving deep into the United Kingdom 10 pence coin from 1992, particularly the large version in fine condition. We'll be discussing its history, unique features, and most importantly, what it's worth in today's collector market in dollars. So, if you're a coin enthusiast or just curious, stick around, you might be surprised by its current value. Before we dive into the value, let's take a quick look at the history of this coin. The 10 pence coin was first introduced in 1968 as part of the UK's decimalisation process, which replaced the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence. Now, what's important to note is that in 1992, two versions of the 10 pence were minted: the large one, which we're talking about today, and the smaller version that became the standard size from 1993 onwards. The large version of the coin is made of cupronickel, a durable metal combination of copper and nickel, and has a diameter of 28.5 millimeters and weighs 11.31 grams. After 1992, the size of the coin was reduced to 24.5 millimeters as part of an effort to make the coins easier to handle and transport. This makes the 1992 large version a bit of a collectible today. Now let's talk design. On the obverse of the coin, we have the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklouf. This particular portrait was used on British coins from 1985 to 1997, showcasing the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem. As always, her image is surrounded by the inscription Elizabeth II DG, Reg, FD meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen Defender of the Faith. Flipping over to the reverse side, you'll find a stunning depiction of a crowned lion, a symbol of Britain's strength and pride. This design by Christopher Ironside was used on 10 pence coins from their introduction in 1968 until 2008, when a new design replaced it. For many collectors, this lion design holds significant historical and aesthetic appeal. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. So let's talk about what we mean by fine condition for this coin. In the grading scale used by collectors, fine refers to a coin that has been in circulation and shows noticeable wear. However, the key design elements like the Queen's portrait and the lion on the reverse side are still clear and distinguishable. Coins in better conditions, such as very fine or uncirculated, will obviously command a higher value, but even in fine condition, the 1992 large 10 pence has a solid collector following due to its size and rarity compared to its smaller successors. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. What is this coin worth today in the collector market? In fine condition, the 1992 large 10 pence coin typically sells for around $63,000. Of course, these values depend on the demand in the market and how rare this particular coin is in such condition. In recent auctions, we've seen prices fluctuate based on demand. Some collectors are particularly keen on completing sets of large coins before the redesign in 1993, and the 1992 large 10 pence holds a special place in those collections. So, while it might make you rich overnight, it's definitely a coin worth holding on to, especially if you have one in top condition. So why are collectors so interested in this coin? Well, apart from its larger size and historical significance as the last of its kind, before the downsizing, the 1992 large 10 pence coin, it reminds many people of the pre-decimal days and serves as a bridge between the old and the new. And for newer collectors, it's a relatively affordable way to get into British coin collecting with breaking the bank. Plus, the design itself is iconic, representing a key era in British currency. The United Kingdom 10 pence coin from 1992 may be the rarest or most expensive coin out there. It's definitely one that holds value for collectors, especially those interested in British coinage. So, if you have one of these large 10 pence coins lying around, now you know what it's worth. Be sure to check its condition and, who knows, maybe you'll have a hidden gem in your hands. Next up, we dive into one of the iconic coins of the United Kingdom, the 10 new pence from 1971. Not just any coin though, we're talking about one that holds significant historical and numismatic value. We'll explore the design, the background, and most importantly, what this coin could be worth in today's collector market, especially in very fine condition. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting. The 10 new pence coin was introduced in 1968, 3 years before the United Kingdom officially transitioned to the decimal currency system in 1971. This coin was part of a significant overhaul of the UK's monetary system, where the traditional pounds, shillings, and pence were replaced by a new, more streamlined decimal system. The 1971 UK 10 new pence coin was one of the first issued after the full changeover, marking a historical moment in British currency. Let's take a closer look at the design of this beautiful coin. On the obverse side, we have a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the renowned artist Arnold Machin. This elegant portrayal of the Queen is iconic and has appeared on many coins from this era, The reverse side features the majestic lion passant garden, a powerful symbol of British strength and history. The coin's denomination 10 new pence is boldly displayed, highlighting its value in the newly introduced decimal system. Now, when it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. For today's video, we're focusing on a coin in very fine condition. But what exactly does that mean? A coin in very fine condition shows some signs of wear, but all major details remain clear and sharp. The Queen's portrait will still have most of its detail, though minor imperfections from circulation may be visible. The lion on the reverse will also be well defined, with only light wear on the highest points of the design. So, what is this coin worth today in the collector market? Well, the value of a 1971 UK 10 new pence coin in very fine condition can vary depending on where you look, but generally speaking, the market for British coins is quite active. In today's market, collectors can expect to see this coin valued anywhere from $75,000 in very fine condition. This may seem like a massive sum. It's important to remember that coins like these can increase in value over time, especially as they become rarer in higher conditions. But why is this coin valuable to collectors? First, its significance in British numismatic history makes it highly sought after. Being one of the first decimal coins issued, it holds a special place in the UK's monetary timeline. Additionally, coins in very fine or better condition are harder to find, especially as many of these coins have worn down from decades of circulation. For long-term collectors, holding on to such coins can be seen as an investment, as they could appreciate in value over the coming years. If you're looking to add a 1971 UK 10 new pence coin to your collection, you can often find them at coin shows, online auctions, and specialized numismatic dealers. If you already have one, preserving its condition is key. Always handle your coins by the edges, avoid touching the surface with bare hands, and store them in protective holders to prevent further wear. Keeping your coins in optimal condition ensures that they retain their value or even increase over time. So whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, the United Kingdom 10 new pence from 1971 is a great addition to any collection. Its historical significance, attractive design, and potential to grow in value make it a standout piece. Next up, we've got a very exciting coin to talk about, the United Kingdom 10 pence coin from 2001. While it may seem like just another small coin in your change, you might be surprised to learn that this little piece of history could have a big value in the collector's market, especially if it's in fine condition. So how much is it worth in dollars today? Stick around to find out. Alright, before we get into the current market value, let's take a quick look at the history of the United Kingdom's 10 pence coin. The 10 pence coin has been part of the UK's currency system since 1968, but the one we're focusing on today comes from the year 2001. This coin features the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which was designed by Ian Rank Broadley, one of the UK's most famous coin designers. His initials, IRB, can be found on the bottom of the Queen's portrait. On the reverse side of the coin, you have a depiction of a crowned lion, which symbolizes the strength and resilience of the United Kingdom. This design was created by Christopher Ironside, who was responsible for many of the classic British coin designs. The 2001 version of the 10 pence coin is made from cupro nickel and weighs 6.5 grams with a diameter of 24.5 mm. It's the oldest or the rarest coin in the UK. This coin has piqued the interest of collectors, and we're going to talk about why. Now, let's talk about the coin's rarity and its condition, which play a huge role in determining its value in today's market. The 10 pence coins from 2001 are considered extremely rare, but they are starting to gain some traction in the collector community, especially as time passes. You see, when coins are over 2 decades old, fewer remain in circulation in good condition, making well-preserved examples more desirable. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. The coin we're focusing on today is in fine condition. Now, in the world of numismatics, fine condition typically means the coin has been in circulation and shows visible signs of wear. The design details might be slightly smoothed out, but the coin is still relatively clean and intact. It's far from uncirculated or mint condition, but it's not completely worn down either. Fine condition is a sweet spot for many collectors, especially if the coin has historical significance or is from a specific year like this 2001 UK 10 pence. Alright, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. How much is this coin worth in today's market? The value of a United Kingdom 10 pence coin from 2001 in fine condition can vary depending on several factors like demand, rarity, and the collector's interest. As of today, the general value of this coin in fine condition is around $25,000. Keep in mind, that's for a fine condition coin. If you were to find this same 10 pence coin in uncirculated or mint condition, its value could increase significantly. Over time, as fewer of these coins remain in circulation, the value is expected to increase, especially for those in top condition. So, why are collectors interested in this specific coin? There are a few reasons. First, the historic value. The coin features Queen Elizabeth II, and with her recent passing, any coin with her portrait is likely to gain more significance in the future. Collectors are often eager to grab coins from her reign while they're still relatively affordable. Second, as we mentioned earlier, the design itself is iconic. The lion on the reverse of the coin is a symbol of British pride and strength. Having that in your collection, especially from the early 2000s, is like owning a small piece of the UK's rich history. If you're interested in adding a United Kingdom 10 pence 2001 coin to your collection, you're in luck. You can still find these coins in circulation, though it's becoming increasingly rare. However, your best bet would be to check online auction sites, coin shops, and coin shows. If you're lucky, you might find someone selling a 2001 UK 10 pence in fine condition for a reasonable price. Keep an eye on eBay, Etsy, and specialized coin selling platforms like Numista or Katawiki. When buying, make sure to check the seller's reputation and the coin's condition. Ask for detailed photos, and if possible, see if it has been graded by a professional grading service to ensure its authenticity. And there you have it. The United Kingdom 10 pence coin from 2001 might make you an overnight millionaire, but it's a valuable addition to any collection, especially if you can find it in good condition. As time goes on, the value of these coins is likely to rise, so keep your eyes peeled for one of these gems in your spare change or while browsing your local coin shop. Next up, we've got a special coin to talk about, the United Kingdom 10 pence from 1970, with that unique gray shade and fine condition. Could this coin be worth more than you think? Let's explore its history, features, and what kind of value it holds on today's collector market. Spoiler alert, there might be some big surprises in store. First, let's talk a little bit about the coin itself. The 10 pence coin was first introduced in the UK back in 1968 as part of the decimalisation process, when Britain moved away from pounds, shillings, and pence to a more simplified currency system. The 10 pence coin we're talking about today, dated 1970, is from the pre-decimalisation era, but it was part of the Royal Mint's final push toward decimal currency. It's made of cupronickel, a durable metal alloy consisting of copper and nickel, which gives it that characteristic silvery, sometimes grayish tone. Now, the 1970 UK 10 pence coin was only issued in what's called proof sets. That means it wasn't released for everyday circulation, making it a bit rarer to find compared to other coins from that era. Only those who bought these special coin sets would have owned one. Let's dive into the design. On the obverse, the front of the coin, you'll find the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. In 1970, this particular design was done by Arnold Machin, which became one of the most recognizable images of the Queen during the mid-20th century. On the reverse, you have the crowned lion, symbolizing Britain's power and royalty. The detailed design and engraving really stand out on these older coins, especially in fine condition. These details are important because they play a major role in the coin's desirability among collectors. Coins with sharper details tend to fetch higher prices, and while this 1970 UK 10 pence coin may not be as old as ancient coins, its design still captures a significant moment in British numismatic history. Now, when we say this coin is in fine condition, what exactly does that mean? In coin grading terms, fine is used to describe a coin that has been in circulation but still has clear, visible details. It's not as pristine as extra fine or uncirculated, but it's still in pretty decent shape. You can expect some wear, especially on the high points of the design, but the key elements like the Queen's portrait and the lion should still be quite distinguishable. Coins in fine condition are a great balance between affordability and collectability. They're not heavily worn down, but they also don't carry the high price tag of uncirculated coins. So let's move on to what you're probably all here for, the big question. What is this coin worth on the collector market today? So how much can this coin actually be worth? Well, the collector market can fluctuate based on various factors like the coin's condition, rarity, and demand. Since this particular 10 pence coin wasn't minted for circulation and was part of a proof set, it's definitely more valuable than your typical pocket change. But since we're focusing on a coin in fine condition, let's set some realistic expectations. As of today, a 1970 UK 10 pence coin in fine condition is valued at around $70,000 on the collector market. While that may seem like a fortune, remember that proof coins in higher grades, like uncirculated or extra fine, can fetch much higher prices. Collectors tend to pay more for coins that come with their original proof sets and have been well preserved over the years. Now, you might be thinking, only a few dollars? Is that really worth it? Well, for many collectors, it's not just about the immediate monetary value. The 1970 UK 10 pence coin is part of a key moment in British coinage history, and for that reason alone, it holds long-term appeal. Plus, as time goes on, these coins can increase in value, especially as more collectors search for them in the future. Speaking of the future, one thing we always recommend to collectors is to think about a coin's potential value over time. The 1970 UK 10 pence coin might not make you rich today, but its rarity and historical significance mean it could become more sought after as the years go by, especially as fewer coins from proof sets remain in good condition. If you've got a 1970 UK 10 pence coin lying around, be sure to store it properly. Keeping it in a protective case or sleeve will help preserve its condition. Also, do your research and keep an eye on market trends. Coin values can fluctuate based on demand, so you never know when it might increase in worth. Alright, coin enthusiasts, that wraps up today's deep dive into the 1970 United Kingdom 10 pence coin. It may be the most expensive coin out there, it's still a fascinating piece of numismatic history, and who knows what its future value could be. Next up, we have a special treat for you. We're going to take a closer look at the United Kingdom 10 pence coin from 1968 and explore its historical background, condition, and most importantly, its current market value in today's collector world. Could this coin be worth more than you think? Stick around to find out. First minted in 1968, the 10 pence coin holds a special place in the history of the United Kingdom's currency. This year was significant because it marked the beginning of the decimalization of the British currency system. Prior to 1971, the UK used a currency system that divided the pound into 20 shillings and each shilling into 12 pence. But in the lead up to decimalization, the Royal Mint began producing new coins to prepare for the switch to a simpler, more modern system, where 100 pence would equal £1. The 1968 UK 10 pence coin was one of the first decimal coins issued and was a part of this historic shift. What's interesting is that, although the decimal system officially came into use in 1971, the 1968 UK 10 pence coin was already circulating in anticipation of the change. Let's take a moment to admire the design of this iconic coin. On the obverse, you'll see the image of Queen Elizabeth II, as designed by Arnold Machin. This design of the Queen's portrait was used on British coins from 1968 until 1984. Notice how youthful the Queen appears in this portrait, a reflection of the era. Flip the coin over to the reverse, and you'll find a magnificent design featuring a crowned lion, which is part of the British heraldic tradition. This striking image was designed by Christopher Ironside, one of Britain's most renowned coin designers of the 20th century. Now let's talk about the condition of the coin. The value of any coin largely depends on its condition. For our focus today, we're examining the 1968 UK 10 pence in fine condition. But what exactly does that mean? In coin grading, fine condition refers to a coin that shows moderate wear from circulation, but its major details and design elements are still clear and easy to recognize. You'll notice that some of the finer details, like the Queen's hair and the lion's mane, may have been worn down a bit, but overall the coin remains in decent shape for its age. This 1968 UK 10 pence coin has stood the test of time, and in fine condition, it still holds considerable interest for collectors. Now let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: the current collector market value of the 1968 UK 10 pence coin in today's world. In today, the 1968 UK 10 pence coin holds more than just historical significance. In fine condition, these coins typically sell for around $78,000 on the collector market. However, in better conditions, such as very fine or uncirculated, prices can climb up. But there's more. Rarer varieties or coins in exceptionally well-preserved states, particularly from specific minting batches, could fetch even higher prices, especially in online auctions where collectors compete for unique pieces. While the 1968 UK 10 pence coin may make you a millionaire, its modest yet respectable value makes it a great coin for both novice and experienced collectors. The fact that it's a part of British monetary history only adds to its charm. So, whether you've got this coin tucked away in your collection or you're looking to add it to your treasure trove, the 1968 UK 10 pence coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a reminder of a pivotal moment in British history. And who knows, with time, its value may only continue to rise as it becomes more sought after by collectors worldwide. Thanks so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed learning about the United Kingdom 10 pence coin from 1968 and want to see more videos on rare and collectible coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And hey, do you have any 1968 UK 10 pence coins in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, keep collecting, keep exploring, and keep discovering the hidden treasures in your coin collection.